welcome back to the channel. It's back with a quick short update. Just got a few things to show you, a few things I've picked up recently. So I've got 2 new releases, a CD and a vinyl, and then I've got four reissues of some classic stuff, classic thrash, death metal stuff. So moving along quickly, have it on in the background, but what we're listening to at the moment is this is Drowning Ash. So this is the new album by Eternal Helcaraxe. Eternal Helcaraxe, black metal, Irish black metal band. They're from Cavan Town. That's where I'm from in Ireland. This is my hometown, so these guys are well known to me, good friends with me. Been to a few gigs with them. So this is their 3rd full-length album. They have some EPs out as well. But so this is Drowning Ash. This came out very recently. It's on Naturmacht. Is it Naturmacht? I can't pronounce this. Label, German label, but this is their 3rd full length, as I said. So they're a 3-piece band from County Cavan, black metal. So this is probably my favourite Eternal Helcaraxe album. I've listened to it a good few times. I do have all their whole discography over there on CD as well. So classic stuff, just your classic black metal band. They've introduced a lot of keys into this. Praetorian plays the keys on this as well, and there's some what would you call it, non-black metal vocals in this as well. Fantastic album. They really outdone themselves this time, so I'm delighted for the lads. Picked a few copies of this up the other day from Rory Praetorian the other day, so I've sent a few of them out as not VCLTs, but I've sent a few of them out to you to a few of the black metal fans on the VC. Just a couple of copies of it. So if you're looking for it or want to hear it, get it on Bandcamp. You'll find them on their Facebook page. So Eternal Helcaraxe. Get on there, check it out, support the band. Be great if you could have them a listen. They've got a Bandcamp page with stuff, with some of the older stuff as well. But the new album, Drowning Ash, definitely worth checking out. I'm really delighted to have this in my collection now, to support the band. They're all good lads. So please have a check out of Eternal Helcaraxe, Drowning Ash, newest latest release from them. Okay, that's a bit of Cavan metal sorted out for the day. Okay, so up next, as I said, I've got a new thrash release. This only came out the other day. So this is the follow-up to the amazing Sane Asylum, one of my favourite albums of all time, by Blind Illusion. So this took 34 years for the follow-up. So this came out, I think, last week before. So this is Wrath of the Gods. It's out on Hammerheart Records. You're gonna see a lot of Hammerheart Records in this video. So mine's the standard black version. So yes, once again, this is the follow-up to the Sane Asylum. Thrash metal. I always say, when Blind Illusion, I'm talking about thrash metal with a difference. Blind Illusion used to have members Larry Lalonde and Les Claypool, as you know, from Primus. This project still has Mark Biederman. Mark Biederman was the founder of this band, I believe, and still going strong. You've also got members, ex-members of Hedon and Dead Angel on this, and Doug Piercy's on it as well. Tom Gears, Doug Piercy, Tom Gears, and Andy Gallion, the drummer from Dead Angel. This is really good. This is good fun. This is a good thrash album. It's progressive thrash. There's some kind of, not weird, but different bits of primacy inspired stuff as well in it that came probably from the Sane Asylum. But if you like Blind Illusion, definitely pick this up. Give it a go. Wrath of the Gods. Good thrash, good fun album. They released 2 singles from this, Straight as the Crowbar Flies, first song on the album. It's great. Insane video. As Mark Biederman he's a fucking fruitcake, but in a good way. And they also released Proto Molecule. Really good. Really glad they picked this up. It's good fun. It's growing on me. I think the first side is better than the second side. Space is a kind of one of those kind of weird trashy ones with the kind of primacy bit. You'll know when you hear it. But decent album. Definitely a decent album in the Hammerheart. It was worth waiting for, as we say. What is in with it as well? So you've got a picture of the band. Well, you got a picture of the band this side. and you've got the lyrics as well. So yeah, good pickup. Glad to pick that up. Been waiting for it for 34 years. But yeah, as I said, Insane Asylum, one of my favourite albums of all time. Classic. Okay, up next we've got four old school thrash death albums that came out, and these are all out on Hammerheart as well, believe it or not. I could have done a Hammerheart video. Okay, so first up, from 1988, classic album, classic thrash album, a must have in anybody's collection. Martin van Drunen vocals, so we've got Dutch, you know who I'm talking about. So we've got Pestilence, Malleus Maleficarium, or in English, The Hammer of the Witches. Fucking awesome album. I remember hearing this when it came out first. Commandments would have been on Stars on Thrash compilation that was back out then as well. What a brilliant band. So this is, they developed into a technical death metal band, but this is pure angry raw thrash from Pestilence, the first album. Absolutely stunner of an album. I'm sure you all know it. I'm not going to dwell on these albums too long because you do know them. So you got your lyrics, you've got your band pictures. So 1988 thrash was very raw back then. You had Possessed, and you had even old school Creator was very raw as well. But I've always loved that cover as well. I think it might be a picture of the Hammer of Witches. That's what Malleus, as I said, an old book from the 14th to 15th century. But anyway, back to the music. Music is fucking awesome. Some cracking tunes on this. Parasite is awesome. The riffs in it. Martin van Drunen's vocals are brilliant. Commandments, as I said, was on their own. Chemotherapy is fucking brilliant. Great album. Delighted to pick it up. Delighted. These Hammerheart reissues are fucking awesome. Sound fantastic. So that's Malleus Maleficarium, and then the follow up to that was from 1989. It would have been. I'm sure it is. It is. I'm questioning myself here. So you got Consuming Impulse, classic cover, another classic album. This is more. They've changed their style a bit more into death metal. Still trashy moments in this, but it is death metal and it is fantastic. So just a picture of the band, very young Martin there. Awesome album. Favorite songs in this are The Trauma and Out of Body. First song on side 2 is just excellent. The lead work on it is amazing. So yeah, another great Hammerheart reissue. Sorry, they're all on black vinyl, which is what you want. So we've got more lyrics, and we've got a collage, an 80s metal collage, which were the thing back then. Fantastic, brilliant album. So happy to get these. I do have another one or two Pestilence. I don't have too many engines. Is that what it's called? The next one. I do have Spheres and some other ones, but I am definitely going to pick them all up because they're a savage band. I think this was the second and last album with Martin on vocals. But yeah, another classic. Delighted to have it. Fucking awesome. Brilliant stuff. Great stuff. Okay, up next is another album I've seen for years. I had to listen to it years ago. Didn't do anything for me. Couldn't get into it. Metal Mickey recently had it on his channel, and he was full of praise for it, and I can see why. So after years of not dodging it, but just not bothering with it, finally picked up Cryptopsy, Canadian tech death band. This is their second album, None So Vile. What year was this? 1996, is that right? 1996. Anyway, yes, so it's Cryptopsy, None So Vile. As I said, years ago I listened to this and I couldn't get it. I think my tastes have broadened since, and I absolutely fucking love this. This is killer. Tech death. This is their second album. The first album is called Blasphemy Made Flesh, and I am gonna try to pick that up as well on vinyl. But absolutely love it. Classic cover. It's one of the big death metal albums that everybody needs to have apparently in their collection, and I can see why. It is very technical, very brutal. If you're going to introduce someone to heavy metal, please do not do this. Give them this album to listen to, because they'll probably just turn them off straight away. Vocals are crazy on it. Who's the Lord Worm, the vocals, but the drummer Flo Mounier, it's unbelievable. The drumming on this album, it's the highlight of this album, is the drumming for me. And it's just fucking outrageous how good he is. It's unbelievable. But as I say, brutal stuff, but brilliant. A couple of listens in it, and I just loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I need the first album. So that's Cryptopsy and the classic Nuns of Vile. Nice little soundbite from The Exorcist 3 at the start, and a little bit of Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 3 at the end of it as well. So that sort of helped. But absolutely love it. Fucking awesome. Really, really, really good stuff. And another, that's Hammerheart as well. And another one on Hammerheart as well. This album I knew about, didn't know a lot about it. It's another classic from the Finnish death metal scene. So when I seen this at a decent price, another Hammerheart release as well, had to buy it, and I'm fucking delighted I did. It's fucking brilliant. So this is a Funebre, I never can say that right. Children of the Scorn, their one and only album, one and only full album that they ever released. So yeah, this is fantastic. This is old school. These are one of the founding, or one of the oldest of the Finnish death metal bands. Fantastic, very in the similar vein as Convulse and Abhorrence, all that sort of Finnish early death metal. And I can't see where the fuck this goes in here, but yeah, really enjoyed this. It's got mid-paced death metal. It's got fucking very fast stuff. It's got some seriously chuggy riffs. Vocals are amazing. Trying to think of a song just for you to check out if you don't know them. Blood on White, excellent stuff. And there's also a picture of the band here. Let's see these guys are so young looking. It's fucking ridiculous. These guys were obviously in school or just getting out of school when they've created this. I don't know how quick or how clear it's going to come up, but the vocalist and this guy here, like, they're like fucking kids, man. So they must have been very, very young when they did this album. But yeah, very impressed. Very impressed. Great band. Really enjoyed that. I'm really getting into the Finnish scene recently. Now there's a lot of albums and bands popping up of stuff that I wouldn't have known or I wouldn't have heard of back in the day. You know, Finnish death metal scene, I wouldn't have known a lot about it. So I just see Convulse here and Abhorrence, and there's another one to the list, plus Demigods coming out in a reissue in December as well. So that's going to be another must-have as well. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. Just said throw a few albums up just when I'm sitting about the house. So yeah, thanks for joining me, if anybody did. Once again, Eternal Helcaraxe, please give them a shout on Bandcamp. Just have a listen to their stuff. If you enjoy it, please check it out. Moderately priced as well, good price as well, but definitely worth it. It's really good stuff in the background there. So that's it. So yeah, thanks to everybody for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. And that's it. Happy days. Leave yous there. Alright, cheers. Thanks guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Good luck. Bye.